The City Hope House is a 2 year sober living environment for those who have had a hard fought journey with recovery, and we come alongside them to assist them as they continue that journey.
I knew I needed recovery or I needed rehab when I spent all of 2019 in jail.
I've had a very troubled past ever since I was a young preteen.
My first time in jail, I was 36 years old, and it was because of a drug charge. Then I got put on probation, and I just kept going in and out. And then in 2019, they decided, you know what, we're tired of this. Isn't a revolving door. You're just going to stay there.
I've been in and out of incarceration my entire life, just been on drugs, been addicted to drugs, just suffered a lot.
One of my buddies, when I was all strung out, he, you know, picked me up in his car, and we ended up coming here to get fentanyl and to go get high and party.
For some reason, I never saw any of that as a problem in my life.
Then I ended up stranded because he like left me. So I was just homeless here, and I'm not from here. So I was like aimless, just all strung out. And then that's how I ended up in San Francisco, actually.
I didn't think that being addicted to drugs and being a habitual criminal, breaking the law, I didn't think those were issues with me.
I think I became aware at the end of my rope when I was about 50. I was drinking very, very heavily, well in excess of a gallon a day.
I was so sick that day that I had to crawl to get dressed, to put on, to even get dressed, and had to crawl to the hospital. But I had to get out of there.
And I just sat there and realized that I am too damn old to be doing what I was doing, and I wasn't getting anything out of it because it wasn't fun anymore. Not that addiction is fun, but it started out that way.
Ended up, getting sick of it. I ended up in a 5150 hold eventually, and then I refused to leave because I knew something bad was going to happen if I did leave again.
I was tired. I guess you know how they say you get sick and tired of being sick and tired? That was me.
You know, my life became out of control, and the fun and the thrill of drinking left. You know, it just wasn't working anymore. So I decided to reach out and get help.
So I knew that I was ready to get help for my addiction to alcohol. In 2019, I started reaching out for help to get into treatment.
I decided to just be open-minded and willing to accept the help that was being offered to me. I knew that it wasn't a bad thing, and I knew that it couldn't hurt me. And I decided to just genuinely and wholeheartedly accept the help that was being given to me.
She said that this place was an awesome place. And so I was referred, and I talked to Tyrone, and like a week later, I was moving in.
And I came over and had an interview with our house manager, Tyrone, and was accepted into City Hope.
Sean ended up going to City Hope, and he told me about it because we were all kind of in the same position, trying to move to the next better step.
What it does allow me to do is be in a safe environment where I don't have to worry about other people around me using or drinking or anything like that.
And I ended up getting a spot here, and it's probably the best thing that's happened to me to kind of grow from where I was at to where I need to be.
So I had a health scare about a year ago, and I found out I was type 2 diabetic.
This is actually the first time I even had like a place to myself, you know, because I was always out there on the street or bouncing from here to there.
I started making changes for my health. I started exercising daily, and I changed my diet, which was easy for me to do living in City Hope House because I'm able to cook my own meals every day.
And I'm like 45 years old now, and this is like my first time having to like learn how to do things like a normal adult, you know? So it's been a journey.
There's a genuine heart and soul to this place, and that it's built on the foundation of being of service.
The volunteering that I do at the community center, I love. I love that. I love going there and seeing the faces and being a part of something.
What's kept me going in my recovery is volunteering. I've been volunteering every Wednesday for 3 years, and it really has been a phenomenal change for me. a transformation.
I live here because City Hope is being of service to me. And in return, City Hope gives me the opportunity where I get to go volunteer and be of service to others through City Hope. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty beautiful thing.
And to be able to just be open and just be me and share my love and my smile and my laughter with people is awesome.
Being with family, being with friends, I've established friends now, you know, people that I can like really trust and say, this is what's going on with me. They can really, you know, hear me out.
I can come home, I can relax, I know it's safe, it's quiet, everybody's respectful here, and everybody that lives here also has gone through the same struggles that I have. So we have a lot of commonality.
The one thing that I have to tell myself is don't let what you can't control you. Because a lot of things, like I was a control freak. I think we all are at some point in our life, and I needed to just let that go. And now it's like, you know, when I catch myself trying to get in my head, like you can't control what people do. You can't control things. All you control is what it does to you. And I don't have that energy anymore. I don't have that energy to do that.
Like I had to grow up, and I think that's a lot of what people that do drugs kind of are trying to avoid, is growing up and facing like reality in themselves. And then you had to, like, doing the step work like AA, there's like a lot of psychological benefit to it.
As soon as I got assistance with my childhood trauma, that's when the success really began.
So what I learned in recovery is I needed to be connected to my higher power. That's what was missing in my life.
I'm still learning every day, like how to be a person and like who am I going to be. I kind of just improvise every day. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying my best.
Coming up on 2 years in October of being in this house, and the faith that it's given me is, you know what, things are possible. Things are possible. Like the control that I had on everything that I thought I needed, I let that go. I put it in the Creator's hands, and so far so good.
I love to talk to my son. We have established, you know, got back together again. We talk every day.
I now work as a house manager for the women's floor at a Native American Healing Center, which is called Friendship House here in San Francisco in the Mission District. I had a client tell me yesterday, you know, I am grateful for you being a part of the journey that I have, and she's been there almost a year.
I like trying different restaurants out because I like to go try different foods, you know, and then I usually sometimes come home and try and create what I ate, but, you know, one day I'll get a kitchen where I can do that, because that's what I love to do, is cook.
Right now, I think my biggest passion is definitely my job. I am able to work for a program where we assist people that are coming out of the jail, San Francisco County jails, and the prison system. And we help them acclimate back into society, helping with their mental health and substance use issues.
So the things that I'm passionate about, I have a bunch of projects going on right now, and it helps me stay sane.
I'm in school right now. I'm studying film. I'm very passionate about that. I'm very passionate about my education.
One of the main things I'm working on right now is a graphic novel. I got about 200 pages of it done. The Time Traveling Bum and His Never Ending 40 Ounce of Cosmic Wisdom. And it's inspired a lot by my, I guess, drug adventures, like the horrible stuff I had to deal with. And it's just a good way to reach catharsis, I feel like. So it's like a necessary step.
What I would really like to do, what I will become someday, is a filmmaker, some sort of film producer, writer. I'm gonna make my own films, and I'm gonna create my own job and my own path.
Like embroidery, I learned embroidery. I'm learning screen printing. I'm gonna learn how to print and manufacture stickers, and hopefully a lot more.
Of course, I'm passionate about the best football team in the world, and that would be the Minnesota Vikings.
I like going to the ocean. I just love that we can walk like minutes away and we can see the ocean. That's just, coming from the Midwest, it's awesome.
What I love most about City Hope House is that we come alongside people and we help them become the people that they've always wanted to be. It's what feeds me, and it's why I love this shop.